Morning everybody, and today's teaching tips is looking at the rollover. And I'm looking at the actual rollover from the mat work, and I'm looking at how I can improve it and enhance my technique with practice on the reformer, and then I'll take it down to the mat work. So first things first, everybody's body is different. So if I take my feet apart and I go to touch the floor, you can see that I'm restricted in the hamstrings. But it's not the hamstrings which are the main problem. It's actually the roll of the femur in the acetabulum towards the top of the ASIS. So even if I bend my knees, yes, I can get my hands flat on the floor and the femur has rolled more in the acetabulum, but it hasn't changed the shape of my socket. So if somebody is like this and they've got a poor mobility from the chest to the thighs, when they do a rollover, they're going to be restricted on their hip flexion. So I'll show you what I mean. So this is where the reformer is going to assist you. So we always get down the British back way. I'm going to put on 2 red springs. I lie myself sideways and then I swing my legs to come round. I make sure I'm not compressed in the shoulders. I'm going to stretch the straps up to the ceiling. I've lowered the foot bar because I'm going more for rollover. I'm going to push the carriage out and put the feet onto the straps here. Okay, and then I'm going to stretch the legs out. Now, I only go and lower the feet as far as I can feel the connection of the body and particularly the 12th rib towards the carriage. I'm going to tuck my chin in because it changes the fascia and the eye position. I'm going to inhale to hinge to 90. Now, most of us can get to 90 degrees. Now, this is where the reformer will assist you. If you've got restriction in your hamstrings and restriction in your femoral roll, this will help you to assist to go up, 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 up. Now, my carriage has gone right the way down. I've still got space in the front of the hips. I'm squeezing my legs tight, tight, tight together. Now, I'm going to roll to go down, down, down as far as I can. So that's as far as I can. Then I'm going to have to push the carriage with the feet and stretch to go back out. So this is also a great back line of the body. Strengthener as I roll to go up, 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 up. Stay there for 1, 2, 3. As I roll to go down, as you press to go out. Now, if you're struggling and you're even stiffer, this is another modification. You can inhale to hinge to 90. I'm going to exhale to go over. Now, at the top, I can bend my knees in as I roll down the spine, encouraging more articulation and stretch to go out. So it's like a reverse bicycle. At the end, I take my straps off and put them down onto the shoulders. So this is what I find with many years of teaching. People who are quad dominant and tend to be tight in the hip flexors tend to be overlordotic here, and they tend to become facilitated here. They are overfiring and overusing that junction box of the thoracle and the fascia. So this particular exercise plus some prerequisites will help you to mobilise your lumbar spine, open out the hip flexors, and if you're restricted, as I said, going down into a forward fold, this will help you to really ease the bones and get the nourishing and the roll of the bone of that femur head towards the top of the ASIS. So if you found this teaching tip helpful today and you would need a hand with your body, perhaps you've got a little back problem, get in touch and get enrolled at either my St Helens or Manchester studio. And if you are a teacher and you might be a level 3 Pilates matwork teacher, get yourself booked onto my 2-year apprenticeship apparatus, because it's not about teaching a list of exercises, it's about adapting the exercises to the person in front, and it's about learning to listen. I am always learning to become a better listener. That is one of the greatest things that I can do to improve myself, is to become a better listener. So if you can become a better listener, you can actually listen with your eyes, listen with your ears, instead of using your mouth, and see and feel what the client needs. And that's what I can give you as a teacher if you come to me for your 2-year apprenticeship. So have a fabulous day, everybody.